I'm the first moderator of the day, which gives me the special duty of thanking our host, but last night our host asked I skip that formality in characteristic generosity of spirit. So I'm going to snub him. He's going to remain unnamed, and we're going to get right to the good stuff. Our panel is discussing democracy as a human right. We began with that as a prompt, and we've had some email back and forths, and the conversation has moved forward a bit since then. So like you, I'm actually curious to see how this is going to turn out and what they're going to say. We're going to go in this order. Daniel Bell will be our first speaker. He is a professor of philosophy at Tsinghua University in Beijing. He has published 12 books, most recently a book coming out from Cambridge University Press called The East Asian Challenge for Democracy, Political Meritocracy. Sorry? East Asian Challenge for Meritocracy. Oh, for meritocracy. Did you get it right? I'm right, okay, good. The East Asian Challenge for Democracy, Political Meritocracy in Comparative Perspective, and he has his own monograph on the topic coming out. After him, Annette Biletzki will be talking. She is a philosopher at Tel Aviv University and Quinnipiac University and has published many books on language, logic, and politics, including most recently Overinterpreting Wittgenstein. She's also an example to everybody in this room because in addition to being a prolific academic, she is a leading activist in the international human rights movement. She was chairperson of B'Tselem, the Israeli human rights NGO, and is currently an executive board member of the Faculty for Israeli-Palestinian Peace International. So welcome, Anat. And finally, Catherine Gallagher. It's my special thrill to introduce her. She's a legend as a literary and cultural critic. I've been studying her since I was a graduate student and still do today. She's the author and editor of many books, including most recently, The Body Economic, Life, Death, and Sensation in Political Economy and the Victorian Novel. And in 2002, she was elected a member of the American Academy of Arts and Sciences. So my role today is now mostly to be timekeeper, so at some point in their talk, I'm going to rudely lean forward and wave papers in their face telling them they have 5 minutes left, and they'll each speak for 20 minutes so that we can have a good Q&A. I expect there'll be a lively discussion about this topic. So without further ado, Daniel Bell.